I'm Soleille Miller, and I work at the University of New South Wales. I study the peppermint stick insect here and consequences of transitions from sexual to asexual reproduction in the wild. So I used to work with massive snapping turtles, and we'd house them in these big cattle tanks. So when it was my turn to feed the turtles, we had a postdoc in the lab who had never been there before. I was showing him how to feed the turtles. And I walked into the room that had these, massive snapping turtles, and sometimes they escape. It doesn't happen very often, but around mating time, they get a little antsy and they can escape the cattle tanks. Now I walk in, go straight to the ladder, go straight up the ladder, and I look back at him, and he is pale as a ghost. He is so pale and looks terrified. And I'm just like, what's the issue? What's going on? And he pointed by where my feet were, and there was a little head of a snapping turtle that my bare ankles had walked right past it and gone up into the ladder. So I actually ended up having to spend about 20 minutes on that ladder waiting for that postdoc to get my supervisor so that he could throw a towel on the turtle's head and make sure that we could get him back safely without him hurting anybody. So I'd say that was probably one of the strangest, funniest stories I've had in animal lab.